Well, you know what time it is. It's time for another round of Karens, Kevins, and their public freakouts, stupidities, and shenanigans. Here on Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things with your host, the Australian Idiot. That's me. Let's get into the clips. Here showing us another rendition of parents taking their child's sports way too seriously. We have an upset mother who goes to run up to an umpire and throws her drink at them.
Keep on.
Hi. How are you?
Now, if I was a slapper, I'd be wrong, right?
You slap me. Go right ahead.
Oh!
And you got a problem with it?
Look, man, let me tell you something. You messing around with the wrong one here.
Don't get in that corner. Sit down.
That woman at the end was ready to throw hands, but her partner, brother, family member, not 100% sure, or just maybe a friend, come up and said, no, sit down, not worth it, let her have her angry stomp time. It's like such a silly. I love the comment from the guy. It's like, yeah, if I slapped you, I'd be wrong. And she just gets so mad at that mentioning. It's like, bro, you're the one who took your, because you couldn't hit him through the fence, you decided to grab your drink and throw the drink at him. What if that was hot coffee? That'd be a land of hot water you just landed in, or, well, the umpire just landed in hot water. You just in hot water because don't worry about the semantics. Here we have an officer giving an 18-year-old girl a good life lesson, and probably something that she needed to hear. A good old reality check, I say.
That's not the point.
No, that is the point.
Please tell them to do your lesson.
There's no lesson, just drive. This is like, how old are you?
I'm 18.
No wonder
that
why.
Explains a lot. Can you just take the van and drive out? You're proving a lesson to nobody. To nobody. And you've already proved the lesson. I'm here, so it's over with. Let's just drive. You know how many things are going on in the city? There's no police. I don't have time for this nonsense. I know you're only 18, so you don't understand the real world, but just drive the car forward. You're proving nothing. You're just annoying people. This is all on camera. Just have a nice day.
I really want to know what happened to get here in the first place, but yeah, sometimes there's a lot of things that are happening in the world, and sometimes it's just not worth it to care about this type of thing and just move on with your day. It ain't worth it most of the time. You're just wasting your time, other people's time potentially, depending on how things escalate. Sometimes it's just better to just move on. Here we're at the communal bathroom of these campgrounds, and it turns out that someone's performed some mudslinging inside of the actual bathroom itself. This old lady here assumes it's the kids behind the camera here, but they swear they didn't do it. Here's the clip.
Really didn't do it.
Bullshit! I watched y'all come out of the bathroom.
Yeah, because I want to see what was in there.
Y'all were in there. Y'all get in there and
I
clean
want to see what was in there. We didn't do it. That was not us.
We were going to see what is in there, ma'am. I swear. I swear to God, we just
I promise.
Ma'am, I was on there over there on the
Oh, wait, no.
They could vouch for us. Did we not just get here? Did you just say yes?
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere.
Did y'all see us just come? No, I promise. Ma'am.
I know exactly who it was.
How do we do it? We don't have mud on.
Ma'am, I know exactly who it was. I watched them.
Yeah, it wasn't us.
Was it us? Can I tell you? It was not.
No, I watched them all come out of the bathroom.
No, ma'am. Wait.
They need to get in there and clean it.
Can you at least hold on, boys? Hold on.
It was not us. I wanted to see what's in there.
Behind us. I know who it was. They did it earlier.
And that's why this shit happens. It's because people stand up and people defend them instead of making them right.
I watched you do it.
Hey.
No, I said
Hey,
I'm
let the
defending
adults
on everything I love
talk.
about bro.
Let the adults talk, boys. Let the adults talk.
Oh, did he?
He was the one getting mud thrown at him.
Oh, God, I'm scared.
Get the fucking mud off the wall.
It was him. That was him.
You can leave it open.
Man, can you ask him if we did it?
Logan, you get in there with them.
Wait, so did we do it?
Did we do it?
No.
We just got
Exactly.
it, right? I know. Guys, you did.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, man.
Yeah, it was not us.
Partway through the clip, I was just sitting there going, there's a 50-50 chance they did do it, but it seems like they weren't involved, or at least that's what their mother or their whoever that person is believes in this one, which is interesting to say the least, but it looks like the situation got solved out, except for the old lady didn't look like she was actually going to apologize here, but hey, that be what it be. I suppose when you're a boomer, sometimes you don't like admitting when you're wrong. Just a loose shot taken, don't worry about it. In this next clip, we got an argument between neighbors because one of the neighbors has no idea how to just mind their own business.
Family house.
Oh, it's a family home.
Yeah, it is a
Okay.
family home. Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, it's a family home.
okay.
But also,
Why
what was
don't you and your
the
family
thing
go back to West
about
Corner where you came
when
from,
there
or
was
wherever?
swim shorts over there?
What was the problem? Do I need to be staring at underwear?
Well, why are you
swim
looking
shorts.
at the house though?
Why what?
It's
Why-
outside our window,
Why
man.
am I looking at the house? I eat dinner right there staring
Yeah,
at underwear.
look at the other
somewhere
room.
else?
Yeah.
Wrong answer. You're telling me to look somewhere else
Listen.
when I've lived here longer than you guys?
But
no,
why,
now I'm
do I
pissed.
look at your
now
house?
I'm pissed.
No, do I look at your house?
You know
though?
what? You guys never come outside.
You do. You never. Well, like
Yeah,
we said, we don't look
when
at
we go to bed and my son's outside saying you guys
Just
are out there
ended with
talking,
this
and I
shit,
told him to
okay?
say, shut up.
This is
At 11
a
o'clock.
private neighborhood.
Keep recording it.
You guys
Yeah,
are
I will.
running
I am
low
recording
on
it.
things
Keep
here.
recording it because
Think
you know
about
what?
this.
Now I'm calling the cops.
There's a lot of
and
people
it's
you're
gonna go
pissing
further.
off.
It's gonna
Okay.
go
Trust
further.
me.
Yeah.
Trust me. There's a lot of people
No,
you're pissing
now
off
you
here.
pissed me off. So I'm sorry.
No, I
we
just
were
wanted
being
to ask you about what was going on here.
So the neighbors being called out for effectively potentially perving on their other neighbors by watching them through their window, and it's just like, oh, you're wanting me to look elsewhere? That's the wrong answer. I can do what I want. It's like, yeah, but that's still very flipping weird at the same time. That doesn't get around the fact that that's still pretty wacky to be perving on your neighbor. Even if that is the case, it might just be the case that you're just watching them because you think they're going to do something sketchy because you're racist, because that's also the vibe I'm getting from you. I don't know. This clip's interesting. When you're pissed and angry, but you don't want to cop an assault charge. I like to think that she picked the bin up and then filled all the rubbish back into the bin after bashing it. But hey, good way to get rid of your anger without getting yourself in a bunch of shit, so good choice. In this next clip, we got a bunch of people who are upset that they're a bunch of kids playing basketball with a basketball hoop on the grass. On the street, too.
Sir, this is not your property. It's not your property. It's not your property. This is not your property. It's not your property. It's not your property, sir. You are? Yes, this is my ours.
What is it? It's theirs.
It's not your property, sir. Leave it alone. This is not your property. We have. Leave it. Listen to your wife.
Listen to your wife, man.
Listen to your wife. We're kids. You know that, right?
You are wife of her. Yes, that's how you.
Yeah, and his wife. Are you excited? I'm his husband. We're gay together. We're gay together.
Yeah. At least we have a happy marriage, you know?
You know what? You know what? You know what? I want him to fuck me.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck me. Yeah, fuck me. To his own.
Say no more. This is my home. The street is my home. I own this. Who am I? My name is Jacob, you know? My name is Jacob. That's none of your business, ma'am.
Oh no.
Oh my God! Such a big thing, buddy! Buddy, you did such a big thing! You did such a big thing! I'm so offended, buddy. Can you go over this?
You want to go police? Police?
Come on, gang! Come on, gang! That is so cool! Oh my God! He's coming to our home! Oh my God!
I have a video. We have a camera.
It's a pedophile. I'm not serious.
What's your age? And why you are telling this bad word?
I'm 14.
You work in a no field, it is gonna come in your criminal record and it is gonna spoil your life.
Actually tell me what I did. Actually tell me what I did. What's wrong? I don't know. Call the police. You want us to go home or do you want to stay? They're gonna get arrested. We're not. We're staying.
I thought we all grew to understand by now that arguing with kids about something that really doesn't mean too much in the grand scheme of things is really, really dumb and is a massive waste of time because they're just going to make you to look like a massive fool, especially in this situation here. The guy attempting to push over the basketball hoop failed a few times in a row, and it's just like, that just made you look like an idiot, you dumb fuck. Like, come on. It's like one of those things. Oh no, they got a basketball hoop on the grass near the footpath. End of world. They're playing basketball in the street. End of world. Someone's gonna die for it. I don't fucking know. I don't see why this is too massive a problem. Like, good God. Here we watch as Karen has a massive kerfuffle with someone else in the car parking lot because apparently this person's not parking correctly. I'm not 100% sure what's going on here.
Oh, what do I do? She wanna unlock my door. Oh. She mad. You're scaring me.
I'm gonna delete this video.
I'm not deleting mine. You're scaring me.
You're scaring me.
Oh my gosh. You're not gonna, and I got you trying to open my card.
You're fucking.
Oh, you're scaring me.
Delete the video. Delete the video.
I'm not. You're scaring me, and you're.
Oh really? I'm scaring
Yes,
you.
and you just tried to open my card. Oh, and you called me the B word too.
Bitch.
Oh, you keep knocking on my door. You tried to open my door.
Because you're in the way
of my parking spot that I was backing into.
You're causing a huge problem.
You're the one out of the car. You're scaring me.
For me.
No, you should.
Hey,
you said, "Oh, I'm scared of you."
Stop fucking recording me.
I'm scared of you.
Stop fucking recording me.
Oh my gosh, you're
Stop
getting angry.
fucking recording
Oh my
me.
gosh.
Stop.
Look at her. Oh, look at her. Oh, look at her.
Insane person. I'm gonna go fucking get security.
Please do. I've been asking you to. Please go get him.
Are you gonna stay right here? You're not gonna move, right? You're not gonna move to let these people go? Fucking
Look
stop
at
recording me.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
What is your fucking problem? I'm sorry. I have to go get security. That's it. Stop recording me.
Ooh. How are you?
Okay, if I get security.
Yeah, please. She says, yeah, please do. Please do. Thank you.
I don't want to be recorded without my consent, so I'm not okay with it.
Well, I'm recording anybody that tried to open my car door, love.
Can we
just park?
That's what I believe we should just park. Yeah, I believe we should. I do. I agree with you. I really do. And it's blocking a lot of cars.
Recording me without my consent.
Yeah, you should call the police. Call the police. Yeah, you should.
What do you want me to? What can I do about that, though?
You should call the police. Honestly.
Stop fucking recording
Ooh,
me.
You're scaring me.
I'm not scaring you. I think you need to stop.
I've told you multiple times since you opened my car door that scared me.
Can you please make her stop? Seriously.
No one can make me stop.
Can you make
Beautiful.
her stop recording me?
So if you
caused a problem that wasn't even a problem.
And you were gonna open my door?
You caused a problem that wasn't even a problem.
You felt entitled to open my door?
So you thought that you were here first, huh?
That you felt entitled to open my door?
But you weren't here first.
Did you feel like
you weren't here first?
Ooh, that's crazy. That's justifying you opening my door. I'm gonna let the window back up. I'm in fear.
Okay, you don't seem like you're doing anything about it.
Oh, she's even being mean to him.
But this is not okay with me. What am I supposed to do? I want her to delete the video.
You because you're white and you can get me hurt. So when you open the car door, we could have gotten a physical altercation and that could have hurt me. Seriously, you could have got me killed. So I'm not getting out the car. You hit my car door, you knocked on my window. It's fine, but I am scared of you. There's another spot you can back into once again.
This whole thing started because you wouldn't move your car because I was pulling in here first.
No, I was backing in here as well. So
I was here.
That happens
first.
all the time in parking lots, love. It's okay.
You could have been the bigger
You're yelling,
person.
love. I don't want to yell with you. I don't want to yell with
and
you. I don't want to yell.
This is such an interesting thing. Now, first off, I just want to say something here. I'm sorry, even if you don't give consent to being recorded, if you're out in a public place, unfortunately, there's a thing called, I forget, the various different amendments. I'm pretty sure it's the first one, if I remember correctly. It's just not coming to me right now. For some reason, I'm just having a mental lapse on that one. But basically speaking, if you're in a public place, people have the legal right to record you. Genuinely speaking, that's all there is to it. There's not much you can do about it. If you can be seen from some form of public space, then you can be recorded. It's really that simple. There is nothing you can do about it. You can complain about how you don't like being recorded as much as you want, but you should learn to understand that doesn't mean anything. That won't hold up in anything. You're in the middle of a massive parking lot. Unfortunately, there's nothing you can do about it. You have no control over people recording you, and you only want to be doing that because, well, you don't want to take accountability for your own actions, especially considering you tried to knocked on the window and then tried to open the other person's door without even doing it. Like, bro, of course they're not going to be easy to talk to. Of course they're not going to be happy. Of course they're going to be scared of you. You just tried opening their door for ultimately no reason. Like, and now you're saying that she should have been the bigger person? Bro, you should have been the bigger person by not starting this altercation in the first place. You're the aggravator here. You're the one who started this mess. So maybe you should grow up and stop. This Karen seems to be having a bit of bad luck with McDonald's this day and decides to call up corporate and go off at them on the phone, and then afterwards still expect her order.
Two ladies walked straight past me, didn't even acknowledge anything. You could walk straight past, didn't even say, "Can we help you?" That's the type of business you run. And a lot of you in here are absolutely disgusting. And you're talking to me about respect? Me? I've got a reason why I'm angry. They don't have reasons to an order when you read it off the bloody piece of paper. Do I make a valid point? Do I? Excuse me. Do I make a valid point? You get me, but you pretty much get me and you're saying, "Kiss my ass, I don't give a shit about you." Anyway, clearly you're not going to do what I do. That's fine. I'll have my order, please. I'll have two large double cheeseburger meals. Make sure they're done properly, hot and fresh. And I want them in 5 minutes.
She wants her cake and eat it. She wants to have her cake and eat it too. Absolutely brilliant woman over here. She's just like, oh, they stuffed up my order. So instead of like just being like, hey, you missed this and letting them actually have a chance to fix it, let me call up corporate and start screaming my head off at them for some dumb flipping reason. And then afterwards, still accept my order from everyone else being that like, what? You absolutely crazy? Also, this feels like Australia, ain't gonna lie. Here's our friendly neighborhood Karen going off again.
Your neighbor. Hi. I want to make sure your dog's okay. Is your dog okay? Yes, ma'am. Okay, it sounds like it's in distress. It just keeps barking.
I mean,
you mean what?
I mean, it's just now because,
No, it's all night. It keeps barking. Shut it up.
I do think it's fair to say that I wouldn't particularly call her Karen for complaining about a dog that apparently is barking all night. I agree, that is definitely an annoyance and a very big issue. It happens occasionally over here where I live. There will be sometimes, like, the few occasions where people have moved in, their dogs will go off nonsensically for like the first many nights on end, but usually they tone down and only bark when people walk by, which is semi-common in this area considering we back into a main street where people walk quite a lot. So, but dogs barking is a normal thing to some degree. Yeah, it can get frustrating and annoying. From just listening to this clip here, the dog didn't bark that much from what I can tell until the Karen came into the yard, and then it barked a little bit. Then when she knocked on the door, it started barking a lot because, you know, someone just knocked on the front door. And like, I get the complaint of annoying dogs that continue to bark endlessly, but you know, there's a certain way you should do that. Like, hey, would you mind doing something about your dog? It's continuously barking all night. It makes it difficult to sleep. Just appreciate it if you find a way to try and stop it from barking so much. But no, instead she comes in going like, is your dog in distress? I'm just checking to make sure your dog's okay because it sounds like it's distress. Okay, well, you need to learn to shut your dog up, and walks away. Like, that's just, wow. In this next clip, we got a Karen who thinks she has the power to judge whether someone's a legal immigrant or not just by looking at them.
Illegal Mexicans coming here to our country and going to destroy our country.
Ma'am,
Don't
you're
man
racist.
No, I'm not racist. I'm asking if you're legal.
If I'm legal,
Yeah,
that is crazy.
That doesn't make me racist at all.
You're racist, ma'am. Me.
Yeah, get.
Nah,
get
I ain't
out of
helping
my
you with that. I'm racist, right? You're racist. No, fuck out of here.
Absolutely, that'd be great.
You're crazy if I'm legal. If I'm legal, ma'am. You are crazy.
He's woke up because I asked him if he was legal. All of a sudden, I'm racist. Apparently, you don't know what racist is.
If I'm legal, do I look Mexican? What do I look like?
He looks like a stupid person. It does do his job.
You're racist, ma'am.
Oh, get the out of the house, so I'll call the cops.
Call the cops. I just did your carpet. That is crazy.
Just love the other guys there, just like, he doesn't want to deal with her shit today. Just go, stop it, you idiot. I don't want to deal with it, shut up. This Karen's riding her bike down the wrong side of the footpath and decides to not move into the other lane when she comes across someone who's walking down it. Let's just say things go bad.
Not moving. You're on the wrong side of the road.
Excuse me.
You're on the wrong side of the road.
Really?
You're on the wrong side of the road.
I hate how this is a short clip, but I'm assuming it got cut short because assuming a fight broke out not long afterwards over a stupid decision. Here we got an intriguing clip that comes from Goodwill. Basically, this guy apparently came to this Goodwill based upon an ad that he saw either online or in a catalog or just on one of the random billboards around the area. Basically, he's come into the store going for that special, and it turns out that special isn't a thing, so this is how he responds to it.
Leave. Just leave.
Because you guys drug me in here on a false sale.
Alright, you can call corporate and take that up with them.
Yeah, you work for Walgreens. Then shut up. If you don't work for Walgreens.
Hey, man, just leave, man.
You too.
Just leave.
You enjoy working for Walgreens, ma'am, on your spare time.
You act like a big kid. Just leave, man. Just leave. Just leave. Golly, man. Look at these kids. They act better than you do, man.
You do, because he didn't get drug in here on a false
Call
ad.
corporate. Take that up with
I'm
corporate.
going to call corporate. Have you ever called corporate?
Call corporate. Take it up
Call
with them.
corporate. Have you ever called corporate?
Golly.
You work for them. You know what calling corporate means. It means you'll never be
Just leave.
You'll never have a phone.
Just leave, man. Golly. You coming back for more.
I'm not going to leave until you stand up. Okay, no, you have to stand up before I'm leaving.
Just leave,
I'm
man.
not standing up till you. I'm not leaving until you stand up.
How old are you? How old are you?
4 times older than you.
Alright, act like it and leave. You acting like a big kid, man. You leave out of here, get in your car, and call corporate, and you let them know about they false prices. You don't have to yell across the store. It's kids in here, man. Just leave. Just leave, man.
You don't care.
I
care
don't.
enough to get up.
I don't.
Get out.
Thank you, man.
You work here? Do you work here?
What's your problem?
Do you work here?
No, but I have a good daughter. Get on it and make it a problem. What's your problem?
That is crazy, man. Just leave, man. You need to start shopping online, man.
No, I need to shop.
You need to shop online. That's fine, leave. That's fine, just leave.
Still go do that.
Golly.
Yeah, if the ad showed a special price of X, Y, and Z, then and it was within the time frame that you went to the store, yeah, that legitimately sucks. But there's a few things to pay attention to. At least that's from what I've learned in Australia. I don't know if it follows a very similar system, but usually, let's say for example, catalogs. any catalogs that get sent out, there's less and less of them these days. The catalog tends to promote specials that happen in the next week cycle. Over here in Australia, the specials cycle every Wednesday. So Wednesday, you'll have a new batch of specials at most supermarket stores that weren't there the day beforehand. Usually the catalogs for those specials either come out on the weekend beforehand or maybe even a week beforehand. But usually these catalogs have got dates on them to let you know when these specials are going to be in effect. That might have been the case here, where it gave you an ad for a special that also had some dates attached to it. Maybe it didn't. Maybe it's meant to be a now special, or maybe you saw an old ad that hadn't been taken down yet. Either way, it seems like something's gone astray. But I love his reaction when he finds out that he's been told to leave multiple different times, and then he's just like, you know what, you stand up. I'll leave after you stand up. That's such a ridiculous thing to like. That makes no sense to me. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to leave if you stand up. What happens when he stands up? Nothing's going to happen if he stands up. I legitimately don't get why you're making such a wacky request, man. Here we have a Karen who doesn't quite care about keeping their dog on a leash, and is letting the dog run around the park for free. Meanwhile, there's another dog in the vicinity who's owned by an owner who's keeping them on a leash, is recording this entire incident because they know that their dog is not exactly the friendliest of friendly dogs.
What I'm recording right now, this lady has her dog off leash. I'm recording for our own legal liability. If this dog comes this way, it's her fault. Our dog, you can see, is on a leash right now. Her dog is not. If this dog comes over here, our dog will attack.
G baby, down. Elay. No, Elay. Pele.
Dog's still not on a leash.
It's on a leash.
She don't have the leash in her hand. So it's pointless.
Down.
And now Coach, our other dog, is in the car. It's about to trigger him.
Huh? I do. He's only been in there for 2 minutes. I'm about to take her back. We just got done. I'm trying to wait for your dog.
She's not friendly. She's not friendly. She's not friendly. Hey, get your dog. Get your dog. Get your dog. Get your dog.
Quiet. Not quiet. Quiet. I'm just waiting on you.
Why you worried about our dog? Get your dog. Put your dog on a leash.
Quiet.
Worry about your own dog. Put him on a leash. Put him on a leash before it becomes grounded food. Worry about the wrong lady. Get your dog before it gets ate. I've been recording this whole time, so just go. Just go. Who the lets their unleashed dog approach another dog? Just go. Just go. Just go. Just go. I have all this on video for the last 10 minutes.
I've actually got a very interesting story for this one, to be completely honest. So a little while back when we were walking, my dog that lives in the house that we're living in, we were walking it down the street, and there's tends to be like another couple who walks their two dogs every now and then, probably like every other day at random different times, and they don't tend to ever have a leash on those dogs. Those dogs seem to be very good and calm and things along those lines, at least when it comes to dealing with other dogs on the other side of a fence. They just walk by, they don't give a damn. But what happened today was we were walking around with our dog on our leash, and we were walking around, and we ended up coming across these people here. Their two dogs quickly ran up and started to like sniff around and do random things to our dog, and almost started to bite, to the point where my mother stepped over our dog to try and cover the dog and hope that the owners of the actual pair of dogs would get here and actually get them before things got potentially worse. It's never fun. unless you're in a dog park where it's all fenced off and you can have no leash on, and usually people won't go into there unless they know their dog's very friendly with other dogs, you just never take your dog off your leash when you're roaming around in any form of public areas. You don't know how people are going to react to dogs, because there's some people that have got an abstract fear of dogs and may panic a little bit, and then the dog may sense that as something else that could potentially lead to another problem there. They may encounter a dog that isn't exactly the friendliest of nature or not good with handling other dogs, and ends up in a bit of a fight there that may lead to another dog getting mauled, and various things along those lines. It's a very simple thing. Just keep your dog on a leash unless you're in a form of dog park where that's kind of okay to not do, because if you're in a public area, you don't know who you're going to come across. You don't know if your dog's going to come across someone who's got a fear of them, who may have an adverse reaction that causes the dog to do something bad. You never know what's going to happen. You just don't take that risk. It's a really dumb risk to take.